Okay, let me open up the Paladin quest. There it is. Alright, so we're gonna talk to this dude here again. This quest is called A Sunny Day. Alright, let's get to translating this guy's text. So, he says, I was waiting for you, Miro. It seems that you've grown into a fine paladin. It is enough for you now, so that means I guess I'm strong enough to take on his next request. He's like, indeed, the mission on Jaya, and it will, due to the nature of the mission of today, I want you to ask you. Okay, so due to the nature of the mission and the confidentiality required, he wants to ask me rather than other paladins. Alright. He says he wants me to escort the guardian at the bottom of the water lake in the Wena Islands. It's going to work. Okay. So we gotta go to the bottom of the water lake in the Wena Islands. It says... That's right. I got it. Okay, cool. So we gotta escort somebody to the bottom of the lake. Uh-huh. Yes. Okay, so somebody's probably going to come in now. It's probably going to be one of the characters. Yeah, this guy again. This guy keeps getting involved in all my quests. Alright, he says, hot water. Oh, he says, hey, Miro. Or, Miro. He says, basically says, I look like a very rugged paladin now, and it's amazing. He's like, I thought you would be coming. And he says, Miro's on a duty concerning Jiraiya or Jijia. That's the Wedi area. He's asking him to also come along on the task. Alright, so basically this guy's my babysitter to make sure I actually do the job. And he's like, is this mission related to GYE guy? And he's like, of course, I'll do my best. He's like, it's a cave in the underground lake in the Ikana Islands. I'd like you to bring along... okay, so he wants them to bring along the child, Jijia. Mr. Magnus and Mr. Magnus' room on the second floor. 2 people are preparing for departure. Okay. So we gotta bring 2 people with us. I don't think we have to actually escort them. And he's like, please pick them up. This guy probably says understood. He's like, okay. He says, well then. We are going to Magnus's room. Miro, I'll see you there, basically. Yeah. Alright, so we gotta go upstairs to the Magnus's room, and then we were gonna head to the Wena Islands, silly.
Alright.
For the 4th quest, I'm gonna actually need you to drop out of the party briefly.
Dare you?
Alright, so it says... Dude, Lilim beat up is a moron. Walked right into their trap. It isn't too bad, honestly. You had a good time learning to speak it. The written portion was more of a separate semester, since that takes much longer to learn. Well, the kanji, okay. But I mean, it would still be... I would still use a translator for this game regardless, since it isn't a language I would speak very often. Yeah. Or they could just release the offline version, Crimson, and you can come play. Silly's playing with me. So, from what I understand, the story in this game is fantastic. Nearly everybody who's played it has told me that the story is amazing. It's very much a Dragon Quest game. Hey, where?
Go in.
Nope, this is a Paladin quest room only. So this is Jijia. This is the little girl that we gave gold to purchase an escort earlier. And she says, hey, Miro! Was everyone involved in this? Do not get caught. Okay. She's like, I would like to go to the Wena Islands for the first time. She's like, I've wished I could do it. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. And this guy says, that's right. It would be nice if you, for you to enjoy yourself. You don't have to worry about the power that Yura guards. So this girl, as a little girl, has a power, and going there is like a relaxation, so she doesn't have to worry about that. And she says, do you truly appreciate me? It? And she's like, I don't want to put so much stress on the workers. Okay. So this maid doesn't want to put any stress on the other workers. That's why Marie-chan, who is in this room, is about to leave it to others. Okay, so she has to leave the dog's care to other workers, it sounds like. Marie-chan? Who is that? She's asking who Marie-chan is. Marie's the dog. Ah, she says, it is Master Magnus's pet dog. And she says, she took it to another place for care while she's gone. Alright. She's like, there was a dog in your room. Okay, that definitely didn't translate right. Alright. She says, everyone is overconsciously worrying, or everybody's worrying too much. That definitely didn't translate right. She's like, I want to go to the One Islands. Alright. Alright, he says, well then I'll bring the two girls, and then, this is the big ogre speaking. He says, I'll escort the two girls, and he says, let's meet in the cave of the underground lake. I think we've actually already been to this cave once. I'm waiting at the entrance to Len Nam Greeno. Okay. Why is Silly not playing D3? Because Yusuf, he's tired of you showing him up.
Yeah. Also, do you ever like hate yourself when you go and like purposely looked at games that you bought for full price that are now selling for like $10?
Yes.
I've got Tyranny and I still have only played like an hour of it so far, and now it's $11.
That's unfortunate. Alright, so.
It's fun, but it's like, how many Baldur's Gate games can you play at the same time?
5.
Well,
okay, so,
yeah.
Silly, this particular place I know you have not been to yet. I have been there because it's the same fucking cave they're sending me to that I went to in the very first quest of the game for the weddings. Fortunately, though, we have dollar boards now. Although you may have been to an area close to it, so when you get out of the when you get out of Dryad, don't use your dollar board immediately. We're gonna talk to the dude first and see how that goes. What are you sending me? $20 for that. Alright, so step over here. Oh, Crimson, check this out actually. See the ceiling over there, over the area? Crimson, watch this. So I'm going to use my Rura Stone and go to my first one.
Nice try.
Ah, it's a very classic Dragon Quest thing. So yeah, if you use that in an area that has a ceiling, your character will just like slam into their head onto it, and then just be like, "Fuck you!" Now if I use it in an open area,
Am I using it now?
mm-hmm. Go to my first one. Alright, so once you arrive here, we're step outside of town here. We're gonna talk to this guy in the carriage. Where does he let you go to?
Oh, 2 and 4.
2 and 4 gates. So 2 is praying in. Okay, that's actually good. And 4 is... Okay, we don't want to go to 4. Go to 2. Yeah, at least they let you do it. Yeah, I'm glad they included that, because they didn't include that in Dragon Quest XI for some reason, which is very upsetting. Alright, so we want to go to, I think that's the spot there on the map that we want to go to, but let me check the quest just to be 100% certain where they want us to go. Now that I know where they want us to go. Okay, we just gotta find an area on the map. Alright, so this is the right area. We're in the right spot. Okay, so, let's go over here. Time for dollar board.
How easy is it to get fuel for this?
Don't know. I'm gonna investigate that some more after. I assume we could just buy it somewhere, but we'll find out. At least it's easy to mount up. You have to search our inventory for it. Alright, so my map should actually show me where we need to go, hopefully. Oh, I get a cutscene the moment I get in here. Alright. So this girl says... She's talking to the little girl's talking to the big guy. She says... The specialty of the town Geretto coconut tasted really good. Okay, so she liked the coconut. I translated it, and it's like, thank you for shit. He's like, just looking at you, I didn't think you'd be able to eat that much. I thought it'd be impossible for somebody so small to eat as much as you did. She's like, I can't forget any of this. It's got beautiful sea and scenery. He's like, Jaya, are you okay? He's like, I heard ridiculous rumors. He says that Jia used to live in Rangalolo village. Something about a famous girl living there. If there any reason why, I want you to say if you have money. Okay. I want you to help me. She says, what are you saying? I say I save money as a hobby. Just tells him not to worry about it. Don't worry about her. She's not saving any more money. Okay. So what the heck is going on here? That's right. It'd be nice if the engineer said so. He says, hey Miro, did you not come before? In the back of this cave, it seems there are some errands. It is a place where there are many strong tams. Okay. I don't know what a tam is, but I'll take it. I assume they mean monsters. You see that little girl says, this place is a little dangerous for someone like me. And she wants us to go to the cold spring located deep within. He says... he would like us to go to the cold spring first. He says that the place cannot be seen from the map. Or can be seen on the map. I don't know, Japanese's translation is weird. We'll find out. While protecting Gia, you're hiding so as to not encounter artifacts is going slow. So yes, okay. So they'll be hiding while he's protecting Gia. Okay, it does show on the map. Okay. Like I said, Japanese the translation's weird, and a lot of the times it automatically defaults to something in the negative. But yeah, here we go. The quest we're doing right now is very specific to Paladins, which is why Silly's not able to do it. The reward for doing this, though, is going to be awesome. So I'm not sure if it uses up a full fuel every time we activate the dollar board, Silly, or if it uses up a fuel every time, or every 30 minutes. Oh, this guy actually wants to fight us. Alright.
He saw me.
Actually, these guys dropped something I want as well. Get your S&M bunnies now. Honest. Silly really likes this.
43 MP, so.
Yeah, you made him laugh. Look at it. Silly, that skill Silly's using. That's the sound. It drops a pan on his head. And the enemy has a chance of laughing and losing his scent. Oh, shit, you wrecked it. Keep going this way. Alright, so these chappy rabbits have a chance to drop something that I am actually looking for. Oh, there's a chest over here. Alright, silkweed. Take it. Look at this cave, though. For a water cave, it's pretty nice.
Oh, I got too close.
That's okay. You found nothing but cereals. Do you like cereals, Yusuf? Apparently I pissed this guy off. Oh, they both started laughing. So the reason I use this skill all the time is it lowers the defense. And that makes me happy. See, it went down 1 level. You can take it down to maximum 2 levels.
Hard.
Huh?
I hit these things really hard.
Yeah. Basically, you can go down 2 levels, and each level is 20%. So, with 2 levels you can lower their defense by 40%. I think those are candy cats. Those ones are jail cats. Or prison yan. Prison yan. Yeah, I don't mind if we end up getting into a fight with these, just because, like I said, they drop something I actually want, so. But they also have the chance to drop nothing that I want, because apparently the white chests have a chance to contain at least 5 different items. So getting them to drop a white chest is painful in itself, but... So Yusuf, what'd you get up to this weekend? What have you been doing? I know you stopped by our WoW stream for a bit, that was pretty cool. Oh, hello, ghosts. This is where we want to be.
You're invisible.
Oh, this music. Classic Dragon Quest music right here. She says, gosh! Okay, that definitely doesn't say that. She says the time is wrong. He says as expected, Miro, after coming in behind, it was he's like, it was easy going coming behind you, which is phrasing, but yeah, basically we cleared the path and he had no troubles getting here. Yeah, she says, let's finish this quickly. Wait a moment. And he is all surprised. He says, Jijia. His little girl's name is Jijia. And he says, it's dangerous. Come back. And she says, do not worry. I'll be fine. Jijia. So she's praying in the water, it looks like. She says, I fulfill my promise of the old maiden. This place is filled with water from ancient times. She says, I purify myself. My continent, it brings rest. Okay. He says Jijia. So she's got to purify herself for something. She says, well, thanks for waiting. And she's like, let's return home. He says, Jijia, what have you done? Or what did you do? He says, that was like a ceremonial ritual. She says, it's a secret. And she says, it's a girl's secret. She's like, let's return home. DQX or FF14? Well, I have to go with FF14 because I actually understand it, but this game is making me happy. He's like, please wait! No, that translated at first to hello, my mom. Well then, Miro. Let's meet at Gartranto Castle. Or Gartran Castle. So we gotta go back to the castle now. But fortunately, actually, Sylvia, I want to try something. Where are you? There.
Hanging out, waiting for you.
I want to try something. I have a spell here. What's this do? Says there's not something to see in the vicinity. Oh, okay, this is just checking for a treasure. Alright. Well, we gotta leave the cave now. So these are our mounts, Yusuf. I really like them. Silly, that's a little girl. Or silly, P, that's a little girl of the ogre race. Yeah, exactly, Yusuf. They were both ogres. The ogres are like the red people in this. They are. She was like a little girl of the ogre race. She's called the Promised Child, I think. And we brought her here to do some ritual, although we're not being told what it is. We're just being told to guard her while she does these things. So in the first quest, we met with somebody called the Magnus family. We were told to walk their dog. We didn't really do that too well, as the dog just kind of fucking took off on its own. And yeah, that was great. And then in the second quest, we actually went to... we got a request from the king himself, but it was a confidential request, so nobody was to know about it. And it was to go to this place called the Geralt Strait and give this old woman some money. And when we did, she gave us the little girl. So we paid her money for the little girl, but we don't know why. And now this time we're taking her to this cave to purify herself for some ritual. It's kind of interesting. There's a blue chest. I don't know how to open those yet, though.
Me either.
Apparently you can get stat seeds in this, though. Like a typical dragon quest game.
Nice. Min-maxing.
Yeah. Alright. Let's use our stone. To guard turn castle. And this should be the end of the quest. And then we'll do the fourth quest, and then we'll start the stage stuff. Cool?
Okay. Oh no, I have to like open OBS.
Yes. You don't have to stream, you just gotta record. You love the gray slime at the bottom right? That's a metal babble, we call it luster. Or a liquid metal slime, depending on which version of Dragon Quest you're playing. It's super adorable. Oh man, that reminds me. All this time, I've been forgetting. I'm horrible for this. I'm sorry, slimes. I'm sorry. I was super tired when I got up today, so I kind of forgot to load up something super important for the stream. There. Fixed. I think. Yeah, it's fixed. Alright. Okay, sorry guys. Game continuing now. Alright, so we hear barking, so it's probably just bark bark. Yeah. The dog. The dog is here. This guy says, "Coo! I am super engineering the Royal Paladin. Why is this my role?" And he's kind of, okay, so this guy's mad that he's the leader of the Paladins and he has to chase down this dog. And this little girl's like, "Hey, doggy." She's like, "You must be Marie-chan." And the guy that's like, "That's right." He's always full of energy. She's always full of energy. Right, Marie-chan? He says, "Marie-chan's strength is great." He says, "A baby will be born soon." So I guess Marie-chan's pregnant? So she was fucking that other, she was fucking that other dog. She's like, "Wow, what? Babies!"
Oh, wow.
I'm sure you'll be wonderful. Alright. She says, once maybe Marie-chan's baby is born, you'll be able to play along with them. She says, "I'm looking forward to it." I didn't translate. Okay. She said something about not having something anymore, but it won't translate properly, and he's like, "That's right." The plan has been to Garatron Castle. You do not have to. Well then, while I'm in this area, you can be with Marie-chan. Please ask P-chan. Okay, so he says, "While I'm in the castle, you can play with Marie-chan. Just ask P-chan." She's like, I'm so happy. Thank you so much." He says, "Well then, the girls have been sent back, or will be sent back to the room. I'd like to go see the leader in advance." Okay. So he's gonna send the girls back to their room, and we are gonna go to talk to the leader of the ogre paladins. He's like, "It's a trick that you can not do for a high birthborn boat." Okay. How am I translating everything? I'm translating everything using something called capture to text. It auto Google translates for me, so it's not the greatest translation, but it's enough to get me the gist of what's happening. Yeah, I do. Okay. I love it too. And yeah, Yusuf, those are my slimes. They're super happy. They make me happy. I'm a little sad that I forgot to turn them on earlier on, but I could not fall asleep last night, which is a huge problem. Are you able to actually go in this room, Silly?
Yep.
Yeah.
This one I can, because it's where the Paladin quest guy is.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so this guy says, you returned home. You escorted Jaya to the cave of the underground lake. It seems that you finished your mission as soon as possible, too. Alright, so he's happy that we were back and that we took her to the underground lake. And we did it quickly. And this guy says... he says that he's returned Jaya and Pichon to Magnus's room, and that he's back now as well. He says, Miro! That's good news. He says, Jia and Marie-chan are friends. They are happy to live in the same room. He's like, that was a hard time. The leader of the Paladins is like, that was a hard time for me. With a lot of workers, he seems to be kind. There's basically a lot of there's a lot of missions going around, and that there's a lot of workers to do them, and this guy should stop trying to shoulder everything, is what I'm gathering. He says, come now, the reward. Here. He gives me my reward. My EXP. 103 something. You think you killed my slime? Oh no. Are you trying to hug my slime right now? Nope. Attack. Don't worry, they come back, Yusuf. Yusuf, you can also do, I think it's, shit. Get out of here. I think it's this. At Utah. There you go. And if you hit exclamation point accept, you can take part in the duel. Alright, so this guy says, I'd like to ask for the next task soon. If it's a hindrance now, it'll be okay to accept later. Okay. This guy says, I got you, Miro. Well done. I'm gonna be going. I'll see you again. Okay, cool. So we're gonna get neat little scenes from the next quest here. Yeah. I like this.
Next time on Dragon Quest X.
I like it. All right. So let me
With you.
put my new armor. Wow.
To you. Nice, dude. Very fashionable.
Looks good. I like it. This is the Paladin, the first Paladin armor. I'd have
Your
different
fin
shoes
just
on.
sticking directly out of your back.
Yeah, they have to make accommodations for the weddies. Like, look at this guy. He's got a tail. He's got like a little slit in the back for his tail. Hey, buddy, we're admiring your tail. Don't worry about it. All right, so let me stop recording. We're gonna start up the next one. Okay, apparently I wasn't recording.
Oh no.
That's fine. I can just grab it off Twitch. Perfect. Alright. Hello everyone, I apparently didn't record quest number 3, but not to worry, I could just pull that off of Twitch easily enough. That said, we're gonna start quest number 4 here. So Silly, I might need you to lead the party for this one.
Okay.
I was waiting for you. He says, I grew up... Oh, I got stronger as a paladin. Or he can see I got stronger as a paladin. He's like, I have a challenge for you. The time is not a duty with Zubo. Okay, so this time is not a duty. Each of your paladin's death blow, you'd like to have a paradigm guide. Okay. Something about paladin death blows. It inhabits the eastern land of Landan Hutsu. I'm going to spend my time at Rhino's King is to try to defeat it after he sent it. Okay. So I gotta defeat what sounds like a Rhino King. After the knockdown, you said before, do not flee and fight with that. You're going to victory with Shi. Okay. Over that warfare 3 times. Okay, so I gotta beat this guy 3 times, and I have to beat it with a particular skill, I think. I thought you would say so. Acquire the Paladin Guide to, it's a long time ago when I went to Randon. If you acquire a special movement painting guide, it will be a great way to do as a Paladin. Okay, so basically he's going to give me a guide for some special ability. And yeah, I got to do this. So I may have to get my healer to not attack, and... yeah, this is going to be an interesting quest. I'm not 100% certain how this is going to go. Secret of Genja. Alright. To receive the quest. 3 times to win the battle by giving damage to Rhino's King. Do I have to win, or do I have to actually...